I'm Colin McGurran. For the last 15 years, I've owned and run my business, Michelin-style restaurant with rooms, Wintringham Fields. I'm planning to pass the reins on to my amazing team and take my family on our new floating home, The Recipe. I want to embark on a journey of discovery to explore some new delicious foods, new styles of cooking and meet some other chefs. I'm eager to experience other cultures while educating my 3 girls as we go.
I thought they were joking.
I don't think I'm looking forward to a contrast to my day-to-day life. I'm looking forward to a new adventure. Good morning, darling. Sleep good? Look at you in full pyjamas.
Were you chilly last night? Were you chilly last night?
No, I was all snuggled.
Oh, snuggled? Temperature's really dropped, hasn't it? Did you have a blanket on?
3.
How many litres?
This is not a fun bill. It is made more fun by being in Gibraltar, and it's what, 50p?
Was it 50p a litre compared to €1.40?
Just billets.
So I've just been following this boat for most of the day. It's a catamaran, 67 foot, and we realised something was wrong with it as we were catching it far too fast. So apparently he's lost his steering, his hydraulic steering, in the middle of the sea, which is not good. Fortunately, I think they know what they're doing to try and replace it. That would be something that I would be very anxious and worried about if it happened to me, because I do not know how to repair a hydraulic ram for my steering. So that's given me a bit of a food for thought to make sure that I research it, just make sure it doesn't happen to me during the Atlantic crossing. Everyone seems to be in good spirits though. They're all getting on with what they need to do. There's about 6 adults on board, and hopefully they'll be okay. I'm just standing by, making sure they're all right if they need any assistance. Not that I can do much other than make them a cup of tea if they need it. But other than that, it's just, I suppose, psychological morale boosting. Well, it's my first night watch after the first day. Quite a successful day, really. Not so much in wind terms, but everyone's feeling okay, spirits are good. I suppose the girls and I actually felt a bit queasy. It's always the first day getting into the swing of things before you start getting rid of your nauseousness. So on my first night watch, it's quite cool just leaving Africa. You can see Africa on my left hand side. Spain on my right, and we're just heading into the big ocean, which is the Atlantic, for a few days, and then take a left down to Cape Verde, or the Canaries, by the Canaries anyway. Quite a successful night so far. Look forward to tomorrow.
The sun's just setting as we speak. We've had lots of dolphins. We've had lots of tuna jumping. None of them wanting to jump onto Colin's line, but this is pretty much what we've expected.
Still feels a little bit surreal what we're doing here. You know, the fact that we're heading out into the Atlantic is just mind-blowing. It still hasn't really sunk in. I think naivety has a lot to do with this. I don't really know. Well, it just feels very bizarre, very surreal and unrealistic that I've got all my family downstairs with me, heading into the Atlantic, leaving mainland Europe over there. I suppose this is our start of our big adventure. How many? They've come especially to try and play with the boat, right? Hey! We've got day three coming to a close. The sun is going down. The weather has now finally calmed down. We didn't film much on day two.
I did.
Day two was shocking. I was in bits. I was
Throwing up every 5 minutes.
I was throwing my guts up. The
So were the girls.
last thing I was going to do was film. The only person who wasn't sick is old Hardy stomach here.
Who had to do all the night shift on her own, clean up all the sick on her own, while they're all groaning at me saying sorry.
It was awful.
Tie on the dinghy because our thing broke.
Things
Oh
are
my
breaking in the night. The swell was massive.
He's standing up and going, holding onto my back and pulling me on, throwing up, and I was like, just sit down, I'm strapped on, I'm okay.
35 knots of wind. I couldn't even face getting the fishing rods out because if I caught one, the last thing I want to do is start butchering a floppy, you know, tuna that's bleeding everywhere. And me trying to.
That would have
trying
been
to
another
cut it
next
up.
job. I don't know how to fillet fish. I'd make the right balls of it.
So yeah, we haven't got the rods out just in case we catch a fish, which is a bit backwards. What sandwich go down, Jess?
Well, not so great, but I need something to throw up.
You feeling dodgy?
Terrible. And my hair is like dreadlocks. Look.
Oh,
Gotta get it out of her.
look at the sunset.
Bubble.
How's today been on a passage?
All I've been doing is sleeping, and then water. But Mummy made me a wrap a couple of hours ago, and that's just not gone down very well.
Almost there.
Thank God.
50 miles to go.
It's been a lovely day.
Yeah, it's been nice.
Today has.
Today has.
Yeah, but not so much.
But our bloody batteries aren't working and I can't figure it out.
Actually,
And it'll
today's
be
been
something
such a
really
good
simple
day.
and I can't work it out. It's really frustrating me. I'm going to have to go back in the generator.
No, today's been
If anybody ever tells you boats always break, they're right.
but today's been actually such a good day because we found out that Wednesday, Thursday and Friday is a massive storm in the wrong direction. Or not.
Well, in the right direction actually, but
No.
well, let's get past.
Well, we're just coming in to Lanzarote. I'm so happy. It has taken us 4.5 days, so not too bad at all. Not too bad. The moods in general has been good. I suppose I'm the one who's felt more seasick than anyone. The girls have been great. The dogs have been fantastic. We haven't caught a fish, despite spending a lot of time, a bit of money on getting the right equipment. We've had a few bites, lost a few lures, but hey ho, there we go. The other problem is we have, I suppose yesterday done a little bit too fast, and we've caught up some time, which means now we are arriving Lanzarote and it's 2 a.m. in the morning and we are pulling into an anchorage at night, which is not the best thing to do. We've never done it before, so usual Colin and Beck style, give it a go, fingers crossed, go slowly. So if you're going to hit anything, hit it slow, that's what they say. So hopefully we will wake up tomorrow morning anchored up, have a good night's sleep, because we are pooped. Bex and I have been doing 6 hours on, 6 hours off. So yeah, it's been a bit of a tough one. The boat has been okay. We've had a few technical issues. Our electrics are a little bit dodgy, and hopefully we can get them all repaired in Gran Canaria in the next few days. Good night to you all.
Ugly kid, babe.
It's very.
Look at the state of that dog.
He's got no teeth.
Who would love that? So we're here. We're in Lanzarote. We're just going to go for a little bit of a walk with our pooches. Girls, what do you think about that?
Good.
I thought you said we were at low tide.
It's a very big low tide. How was it?
I want to swim back to the boat. I won't let them.
It's too chilly and too strong currents there.
Stay with me. You are in a dinghy.
Yeah, come on, put it again. Let's go get some ice cream.
So, what do you think? Cool roads.
Jess, you said that in the other video.
Yes. Oh yeah, sorry, forgot.
This island we've turned up in is amazing. It's hold on, my beard's just turning. Hold on. This place we've just turned up in from last night we arrived, as you know, in the dark. And we turned up in this place called La Graciosa, which is north of Lanzarote, just north of Lanzarote. It's the first place you hit in the Canaries coming from Gibraltar or North Africa. It's absolutely stunning. It's the social feel of it is great. This kind of volcanic desert feel on beautiful tranquil white beaches, blue sea. It could be in the Caribbean. And it's just always amazing how these settlements can just arrive here, just white villas, and then in between all the houses it's just like sand tracks where you just dump your four-wheel drive and you pop to the shops, have a coffee, have a beer, ice cream, beer, sun, sand, sea. This is the life. This is the life. I'm getting into it. I feel like I've discovered something. I feel like I've earned this new place. It's very surreal. Nothing I've ever experienced is like it. We've been on a boat for 5 days and I've discovered something new. It'd be very disappointing being on a boat for 5 days and seeing south of Spain, Benidorm, Manchester United beat Chelsea, pint of peas. It's not my kind of thing. This is something very surreal. The landscape is different, the culture is different, the society, the fabric is completely different, and I feel like I've earned this discovery. 5 days with the family. It's fantastic. Better than I ever could imagine. So, I'm bringing out all the guns. For the last 4 months I have been buying lures, lines, rods, and every time I get a fish on, it snaps. So, the fact that we are going from, well, we've been from Gibraltar to Canaries, and everyone says, oh, this is amazing fishing ground, you're going to catch lots of fish. I got nada. I've got some on the line, but as soon as I get them on the line, it goes. So, bought the big Bertha with a steel, no fish going through that. We've named the lure Laura, and I think she's going to be a beast. So I'm getting the biggest lure with the biggest hooks with the strongest line. I've got 150 pounds worth of line here. That should do most tuna and wahoo. In fact, anything bigger than that I get that breaks this line, frankly, I just don't want on board anyway. So there we go. So serious games out tomorrow. We are going to catch a fish tomorrow. If I don't catch a fish tomorrow, I said to the girls, I will jump in my birthday suit in the water tomorrow morning. Well, when we first land in Gran Canaria. So we've got 24-hour sail tomorrow. Fingers crossed we catch a tuna. Thanks for watching, guys. Join us next week while we continue our sail to the beautiful island of Gran Canaria, where we join our fellow ARC members to see the makings of a life raft and how we can deploy it should we ever need to. Hope you enjoyed this. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Really helps us out as we're just getting started. See you next week.